Happiness, they said, is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is also a choice. Respect is a choice. And whatever choice you make, my people, makes you. Choose wisely. Welcome to my channel. This is Pink Ivy. I remain Pink Ivy Everly, and I want you please to subscribe to this channel. I welcome you very specially to my channel. Give this video thumbs up, my correct people, and then share this video, like it. Thank you very much. It's still about the Ooni of Ifes and the palace, about the royals. And what happened now today is Ooni of Ife cried out in regard of everything that he has done to Queen Naomi. Hey, my people, they said it's not a small thing, no. You know, this kind of cry that if a king cry, that place, as in place will not be in order again. That is the kind of cry that the Ooni of Ife cried. And who is he crying to? He was actually crying to the father. You know, they say he met his father. I was with, oh, Baba mio, Baba, what will I do? I've missed this. I have done this. They said that Oni was just crying to the father and explaining to the father that he actually regretted, that he regrets a lot of all that he has done. Like, on a serious note, he regretted that he allowed Naomi to go, that he allowed that good woman. They said that's how he was referring to Queen Naomi, that he allowed this good woman to slip out of my hand like this. Baba, I am not myself, I am losing it. That's why he was just saying us. He said that that actually he has not seen any woman that he has meet up with women. He has met so many women. Outside the women that he has in the palace already, he has met with other women. And when he compare all of them, he has just noticed that none of them is like Queen Naomi. Hey! This is so touching. It's so romantic. And then he continued to say that actually, Queen Naomi actually means a lot to him, the Ooni of Ife, that as it is now, all he wants is for Queen Naomi to come back to him. That he has never ever talked back at him like this before. That Queen Naomi has never talked back at him. When all the time that she has been in the palace, she don't talk back at him. She respects him, Ooni of Ife, very much. And above all, Queen Naomi is always praying for him. Hey, my people, and that one, I agree with Ooni of Ife in that aspect, because it's a true talk. There was a video I watched about Queen Naomi like that. You know, as a prophetess now, she usually perform on the stage in the church. She give the word and, you know, prophesy, sing. And there is this program they had in the church. In that program, when I watched that video, the Ooni of Ife was there in that video, and other dignitaries. When she would climb the altar and she was acknowledging all those people, when it got to the Ooni of Ife, you guys need to see how Queen Naomi prostrated on the ground in addressing and greeting the Ooni of Ife that day. When I saw it, I was like, wow, this woman, she's really an epitome of a Yoruba woman. You know, she did all that and respected Ooni, and this is what the Ooni was just acknowledging at this time, how Queen Naomi has just been so good to him. And so he continued to pour out his heart to the father, telling the father that since Queen Naomi left the palace, he has never been happy. You know, his happiness is limited. He doesn't have that happiness that he usually have when Queen Naomi was around. That when Queen Naomi was around, that his life was better. His life was very good. Everything was just going smoothly. But now that there is different. But as it is, what bothers him so much now is the fact that Queen Naomi is not responding very positively to all his pleading to Queen Naomi, and that bothers him. That is giving him so much concern that, Baba, what should I do? What will I do that will make Queen Naomi come back to me? There's the Ooni of Ife just kept crying to the father. Oh, like his father now, he go just dey like a small child in the father hands. And that's how you always consider your father. When you are doing things with your father, you are like a baby. That is how the Ooni of Ife kept crying. He kept crying and saying, but come to think of it, that Queen Naomi is someone who is always preaching forgiveness. She's always making sure whatever is wrong with two persons, she bring them together and settle it. How come is it that she is not forgiving him? She is not forgiving him and coming back to the palace. They say that is where the father just jump inside the talk. Oh, he say, what did you say? What did you say about forgiveness? There, that Queen Naomi has always said she has forgiven you in everything that you have done to her, everything that transpired between you that made her to leave the palace, that she has forgiven you. But the coming to the palace is what she says she's not going to do again. Because even if you check it, when all these women kept coming to the palace one after the other, he said the Ooni of Ife's father, that he went to plead with Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi adhered to the pleading and she said she was going to come back to the palace. You didn't even wait for her to arrive in the palace. Another woman came again, and that is how they kept coming. Now Reverend Funke also, they pleaded with Queen Naomi, Mommy Esther, Deji, and the host of others, that they have just pleaded with Naomi and made Naomi to cool her mind and said she was going to come back to the palace. Not until this last one came, this Dr. Elizabeth. That was when everybody left they rose up their hands up and said, no, we are not part of this again. And also too, that was when Queen Naomi also said she cannot be among these women. And the Ooni of Ife father now said, and it's true, because I support her, that even if it's my daughter, I will not allow her to come and be among these women that are so plenty in the palace now, doing all their troubles, their rivalry things in the palace. You want her to come and be part of it? No way. It is not going to be possible now. The mistake have been made. Me, I don't know what to say. The father started telling the Ooni of Ife that he does not know what he will say inside this case again, as it is now. That for Naomi to come back now, it will take the grace of God, but that, well, he doesn't know what he will do, because the time that he had to plead, he has pleaded, and he is in support of Naomi right now. That Naomi said he's not coming to the palace, he is in support of Naomi. What he will do is just to try to allow Naomi to go. Oh, my people, Ooni of Ife so cried to the father. He pleaded with the father, even at that. When something is happening and it's happening within the range, some people will tolerate, but when it gets out of the range, it gets out of hand, you cannot tolerate it anymore. And that is what is happening with the Ooni of Ife right now. Everything has gone out of hand and nobody is in this thing with the Ooni of Ife again, my people. So thank you very much for your time. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, a comment if you have anything in this gist. Thank you.